For the next 60 days, I'm gonna do Ryan Reynolds Deadpool workout to see if I can transform from this to this. In order to make this happen, I only need to get bigger biceps, grow my lats and traps, double my chesticles, get ripped and defined abs, grow 8 inches taller, get 2 years younger, and increase in handsomeness. Seems doable. First things first, I got my wardrobe department to make a custom fit Deadpool outfit. Large should probably work. Just kidding. Extra small. Have you seen this man? Oh wait, that's not the right picture. We've got a lot of work to do. I needed to know how Ryan trained for his Deadpool workouts, so I shot him a text. How do you text with these gloves on? Hey Ryan, just wondering how you trained for the Deadpool movie. Seems I've misplaced Ryan's phone number. Lucky for me, his personal trainer sells his exact Deadpool workouts online. So I purchased the plan and had a look-see. This honestly doesn't look too challenging, which has me a little worried. I'm honestly not sure if this 9-week program is gonna transform me into Deadpool. Honestly, I'm just excited for my first day of superhero camp. And it's time to hit the gym. Maximum effort. Where's your duffel bag? Aren't you coming with me?
I'd go with you, but I don't wanna.
Let's get out there and make a diff.
Made you look. You thought I was gonna work out in my Deadpool costume, didn't you? I'd never be able to wear my outfit again if I were working out in it. I'm sweating my beans off here. No, I'm not talking to you. Talking to them. Today we're doing tries, thighs, bis, and eyes. That's not a real training split. Here's what the real training split looks like.
To get ready for the Deadpool movie, Ryan Reynolds did a push-pull lower training split, which is perfect, because that's my favorite way to work out. Push-pull lower splits are my favorite because they give you 2 days of rest in between each body part, which means you can hit each body part twice per week, which means you can go to the gym 6 days a week, which means you can make massive progress in less time, which means you can look like this in just 60 days. Maybe? Which means, oh no, that's the end of my list. 2 weeks into the program, I wasn't finding the workouts all that challenging. And I started worrying again that I was spending all this time at the gym, but I wasn't gonna be where I wanted to be in just 60 days. I'm still 5'6". That's very short. Not like in the comics. Don't worry, I'm totally on top of this. Maximum effort. 2 years ago, I was pretty strong. I was moderately strong. I was strong for my height, okay? But for the past 18 months, I've been traveling full time, so I haven't been lifting weights like I used to, which means I've lost a lot of that muscle, which isn't a good thing when you're my age. It gets harder and harder to build muscle as we get older, and we lose about 1 to 2% of our muscle every year, starting around the age of 35. That's maths. It's called sarcopenia. I'm withering away. And sarcopenia makes you more prone to injury, it makes you look older, and it contributes to unwanted weight gain.
Say the magic words, Fat Gandalf.
But strength training works against muscle loss, and you can gain the muscle back. But can you gain it back in just 60 days? Oh, what the crap? That's what I'm about to find out. I've been a personal trainer since 2017, so I decided to add a little bit more to Ryan's workout program. What's the worst that could happen? My mom told me that if some is good, then more is always better. I've got 7 weeks left. Forget Wolverine, forget Deadpool. I'm dying in this movie too. Weeks 3, 4, and 5, I was feeling good. I was getting stronger, I was gaining weight, my outfit was getting tighter. What a hack job. But with the added exercises, I was needing to carve out nearly 2 hours a day for the workouts. So I started getting up earlier so I could still get everything done.
I also cut back on how much Netflix I was watching with Tracy, which was a good reminder that when we say we don't have time for something, it often really means we just don't want to be prioritizing it.
Captain's gotta teach stuff.
If you can find the time, you might just need to make some trade-offs. Are you paying attention? Oh no, finish your tweet. Just give us a second. There you go, hashtag it.
It was around this time that I started to notice I was getting really handsome. I mean, strong. I was getting really strong. And I was starting to believe that I might really get to where I wanted to be in just 60 days. But it all changed after week 6, when everything just went
sideways in the most colossal way.
So I've started gaining weight way faster than I should be. In the last 2 weeks, I've gained 6 more pounds. That's 12 pounds gained since I started. I haven't weighed this much since I lost 45 pounds 10 years ago. And you might think that gaining 12 pounds is a good thing when you're trying to build muscle, but the sweet spot is to gain between half a pound and 1 pound per week, because the weight that I'm gaining is probably split 50-50 between muscle and fat. So best case scenario, I've gained 3 pounds of muscle in the last 2 weeks, which also means I've gained 3 pounds of body fat, and it's probably closer to 5 pounds. But it's not just the weight gain that's bothering me. I've noticed that my energy is decreasing, and my libido, and I'm not sleeping that great anymore.
What's wrong?
I had another Liam Neeson nightmare.
So I typed my symptoms into Google, and it says that I might have network connectivity problems. So I got a bunch of blood work done, and there's some funky stuff going on. I have low cortisol, my liver's acting weird, thyroid's looking good though. I'm still waiting for my doctor to get back to me, but I'm pretty certain that I've been overtraining. So I'm going to take the next 3 days off, rest up, and wait to hear back from the doctor.
Look away, child. Look away!
All right, it's a new day, and I am starting to feel a little bit better. The doctor confirmed I'm probably doing too much exercise, and I have lost 2 pounds since resting for the past 3 days. So yeah, it turns out my mom was wrong. I lost weight by doing less exercise. I'm slowly starting to understand that I'm not 25 anymore. I'm not a superhero. I'm probably always gonna be 5'6".
Justin, you've got to go back to the gym. You've been sitting here for 3 days, okay? You smell like a dog ate kitty litter and farted its way out of the living room.
You're so dark. Are you sure you're not from the DC universe? So I recommitted and decided for the last 3 weeks I was going to get back to the original workouts. None of the extra exercises I added during week 3.
I'm so proud of you.
And if this doesn't get me back down a couple of pounds and make me look like this, I'll pull out my secret weapon. Here we go. Max. For the last 3 weeks, I only did the workouts as they were written. And I started to see the increases on the scale slow down, which is exactly what I wanted to see at this point. Because I don't want to get too handsome. I mean, strong. Really, I don't want to gain too much weight. Because the more fat that I gain right now, the harder I'm gonna have to cut once I finish this program. And my energy levels came back, and my libido, and I started sleeping through the nights again. Which brings us to the moment that I've all been waiting for. Well, I didn't get any taller, and I didn't get much more handsome either. But check out these other results. In just 60 days, I've gained 8 pounds. And I'm feeling pretty good about this because my outfit still fits. So I'm feeling pretty confident that I haven't gained a ton of body fat, because I also got way stronger. My bench press has increased by 55 pounds. My squats increased by 85 pounds. And even though I might not look exactly like this, I'm still pretty impressed with what 60 days of consistent commitment was able to do. And even more important than my physical transformation is the lesson that I learned along the way.
Captain's gotta teach stuff.
Settle down there, Captain Lucky. It's not going to be a one-sentence takeaway. More is not always better, Mom, because consistently performing the important tasks is what really matters. God, that's lazy writing. And now that I've spent the last 9 weeks bulking, it's time to shed the fat that I've gained. Now, I could follow the standard advice and spend the next 6 to 12 weeks cutting, but that's miserable. And I'd probably lose a considerable amount of the muscle that I just spent 60 days building. So I'm gonna use my secret superhero method of cutting, and it's gonna take me less than a week to do. And you can check it out in this video right here. And if you love the Deadpool movies as much as I do, you should comment. What are you still doing here? It's over. Go home. There's no hidden scene. Go home.
You smell like a dog ate kitty litter and farted its way out of the living room.